Hello, everyone, and welcome. You can sense it through the pageantry, the tradition, the electric. Kickoff team out there getting set. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Okay, so here comes the offense for the first time today. And when you take the field with the confidence, the swag that this guy does, David, it just really elevates your confidence in the passing game.
The receivers don't usually lack confidence, and those are the guys that kind of set the tone. That swagger sets the tone for this offense, and Jesse, you know he's going to make plays.
And that speed scares defenses, too, because he can take the top off quick. These safeties better get back deep, or else this guy's going to take it to the house.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. At the 35, he's got room. Oh, look out. And how about that run? A huge gain and the slide at the end.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Right back to the well. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. He's right on target. Makes the catch and knocked down. Now after the short completion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his target down the middle. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Toss to the outside. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So an 82-yard drive there. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't.
Oh, he's going to go up top. Makes the grab inside the 30. No one's going to get him. Touchdown. That was just as simple as playing catch and warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
PAT unit on the field. Right down the boulevard. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He'll keep it himself. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Gonna run it. It's Jennings. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Little over anxious. Out of the stance early, and it's a false start.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. At the 40, there he goes. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. The give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Power football with the run. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that 1st defender. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Wide receiver shows motion. With jet sweep pass. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. 8th play of the drive coming up. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Snags it. Hauls it in and takes it in for a touchdown. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Tulane has the lead right now, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Yeoman Stadium. They're up by 7 over UTEP. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. He's got it on the right. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st as they mark it at the 32.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in and week out, working on those critical down and distances, third downs. And having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to fire on second down. Gets it out fast. Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now first and 10 from the 43. He looks that one in nicely. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Looking to throw it again. Good timing on the quick out.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Looking to pass on second down. Pulls it in. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Quick strike complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Motion from the offense. They'll go to the air on third and short. Trying to get to him. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. He'll start this drive firing. Makes the grab. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Ball spotted at the 18. It is 2nd and 3. Got his man on the outside. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion.
First down for the offense.
Comes out throwing on first down. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. Here comes the offense on second down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Jet sweep to the receiver. Fighting off the defender. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to power their way ahead. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's a first down for the offense.
Quick release by the QB. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
And that's a first down for the offense.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. It's complete to the left. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Intercepted. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but what an opportunity here from the 23-yard line.
And if that don't light your fire, your wood is wet. The best play on a field is when the big boy, the most athletic people on the field, the defensive linemen, make game-changing, awesome, super athletic interceptions.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Throws to the tight end. He caught it! So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he'll take it in for a touchdown. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, just keeps firing. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Slips through the line. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He's looking for an open man on second down. Finds his tight end. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Got his man. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Just enough time for one final play in this half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Splits the uprights. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Dallas to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
We're ready to get it started here in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The offense lining up for a first down play. He'll start this third quarter with a run. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. He's got him in the flat. Plows through the defense. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Off play action. He's going to fire deep. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's perfect. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Missouri dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I'll tell you this. It sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. They'll try the run. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And here comes the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. fair catch called for and made. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Gets open down the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. They get to the line quickly.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the first down marker. Get in there and get it.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. And here comes the offense on second down.
Brings up second down.
Give to the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. They're setting up the screen. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They bring the punter onto the field now. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the gun to give, looking for room. Finds some space enough to get 5 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll leave it with him. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got an open man. Running toward the tape. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll line up to go for 2. Hides the ball. Here he comes on the bootleg. They're trying to get to him. Snowed under by the defense. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Offense set on first down. Leaves it with the running back. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Offense, quick tempo. Running back goes in motion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. The give from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Safe completion on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. Makes the grab and steps into the end zone for the touchdown.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Splits those uprights right in half. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The give to the back. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. He'll come out throwing on first down. Working the middle. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the tight end.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. First down, 10 yards to go. Fast motion from the offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man quickly.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when you start getting those long yardage situations.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on first down, now here they come again. They'll try the right side. At the 20, he's got space. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground.
Will take over. First and 10.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. No good place for a turnover, but this one is particularly bad, and they've got it at the 20-yard line. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll go to the ground. Smashes through. And he'll be out of bounds just short of the goal line, but man, are they in business now.
First down for the offense.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. Defense more than happy to take that free yardage. Now backed up to the 9-yard line on third and goal. Using the quick game. And they swarm him under. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. And he'll have to be precise from the left hash in this short angle. Field goal is good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. His drive will open from the 15.
First and 10.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabs it in the middle. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. He wants to throw. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got the back over the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They're going to throw it again. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He rifles one deep to the left. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. Leaves it with the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. He's looking to throw. He makes a catch. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. The run from the shotgun. Nice move to keep moving. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Running back searching for a hole. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Line getting set on second down. The give and tick, 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 tick. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. And now they've moved into the red zone. On the move. And that's a live ball. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Line gets set, first down. He's going to pass. He's got it. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Shoots it to the left. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. They're working that left side. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. He's looking to throw it. Got his man down the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Looking to move it through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Sixth play of the drive coming up. He's back to throw on second down. And it's his fourth interception of the game. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick. They'll start this drive at their own 48. He'll pull it on the read. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple. This offense has a second down play. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.